You're watching the Newsroom, Islam Newsroom. The news you want when you want it, from the Islamic perspective. I'm Yusuf Estes, and this is Islam Newsroom. Bismillah, alhamdulillah. You are watching Guide Us TV's own newsroom, Islam Newsroom, coming to you from our studios right here in Ohio. And we have a very special guest with us tonight to help us make this special presentation. And I'm going to let him introduce himself. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Tell everybody your name.
My name is Abdurrahman Ahmed Abdullah.
I got the Abdurrahman when we met earlier, but I didn't know the rest of your name.
Ahmed Abdullah.
Ahmed Abdullah.
No.
I have a son-in-law, Zawji Binti. His name is Ahmed Al-Kurdi.
Yes.
Did you ever hear about him?
He's well known.
He's
well
famous.
known, mashallah. May Allah bless his da'wah.
Or infamous, I'm not sure. But anyway, no, seriously.
No.
He attended Medina,
No.
and he got a bachelor's. But he's married, so don't get the wrong ideas, people.
Bachelor's degree.
It's a degree, okay? You got that, all right? He's married to my daughter, all right? Now, where are we? Anyhow, tonight I wanted you to help me. That's why I requested you to come and be on the program, because I'm not sheikh. I didn't graduate from anything. But we have a very special subject coming up. Just in a couple of weeks, people are going to be converging all at this one place.
No.
What are they going to be doing?
Hajj, going to the house of Allah. Hajj.
Hajj. What is Hajj in English?
Pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage. Unless you're from Saudi, then it's a pilgrimage.
True.
But anyway, no, I'm just making fun. Don't get upset, guys. All right. So what I wanted to do today was kind of give us a little bit of a sense of before and after, if we could do that. But I wanted to start out with talking about before. Let's go to the website right now, guys. So if you don't have your computers open or you don't have the app for your phone yet, shame on you. We've got Islam Newsroom, the app. Come on, guys, wake up. Anyway, we're going to put it up on the screen for you right now. Here it comes. And then when you see Islam Newsroom, you'll see what's going to happen, because we're going to look at the #1 story, Hajj and Eid 2105. That's not right. It's supposed to be 2015. Where is that, editor? Oh, that was me. Oh, okay, never mind that. Let's get on here and see what we got. All right. Now we open it up, and there we go. Check, do you see this picture right here? Does that look old to you? That looks old to me. What do you think?
A little bit.
Let's see if we can make it a little bit bigger. Not doing too good with that. Let's go down the page and see what we got. Oh, what about that? This looks like I don't know. That's not how it looks now, is it?
No.
No, I don't think so. In fact, do you know that this was one of the stories featured in National Geographic's their magazine long time ago? So what we're going to do now is we're going to just give everybody a little bit of flavor and then surprise them. This is tomorrow. And see, that's Jabal Nur. You notice it with the little tree on top?
MashaAllah.
And the little sparkles coming out? Well, that's going to be Eid time, I guess, isn't it? So this is the story we want to talk about. Now, Sheikh, some people told us that maybe Thursday, September the 24th is going to be the, what did they call that? Arafat?
Yom Arafah. Yom Arafah.
Yom Arafat. So the month of Dhul Hijjah, that's going to start, what, on the 13th? Does that sound right?
About right, yes.
If that's the 9th.
The 9th of Dhul Hijjah.
Yeah, then you take away
24th.
9 days, so it might be...
about the 13th.
15? Wait a minute, 15. It'll be the 15th. 9
Well,
from 2. Yeah, I did my math wrong. Anyway, that's okay. I'm allowed one mistake every night, and then the rest of the time I bluff my way through. But anyhow, so September 13th, 14th, 15th. The 15th probably will be when the moon is gone and it starts coming back again for the next month, and that's called Dhul Hijjah. What does Hijjah mean?
Dhul Hijjah. Hajj.
It refers to the Hajj. Well, that's coincidence, because that's the same month we have Hajj, isn't it? Anyhow, So what we've got going on is to let people know that it's not ever set in stone. It's never guaranteed 100%, because if we don't sight the moon,
Right.
it's the same for Ramadan, right?
Yeah, right. It all depends on the sight of the
So,
moon.
but some imams, they like to go by the telescopes and stuff, and they
Calendars.
say we're going to go by that.
Right.
And some
But-
imams said, no, if I don't see it, we don't.
Right.
So what we said was ask your local imam, and then everybody's happy.
Right. Right.
Because either way you go, if you follow a scholar and he knows what he's talking about,
Sahih.
what is the hadith of Rasulullah? You remind me that he said something about if a scholar does ijtihad.
نعم. If he strives and does ijtihad and after looking at the references and resources and makes an opinion, reaches an opinion, then he has 2 rewards. And it's if it's a correct opinion.
I see.
And if he wrongs, then he has 1 reward.
Even if
Or-
he's wrong, he still gets a reward.
No.
But if some dummy like me comes along and gives a fatwa, then he's going to be wrong either way he goes, right? All right. So, well, anyhow, I'm excited that we do have somebody here that can help us understand. So we want to ask your imam, don't take what I say, don't ever take your religion from a TV set, or from the internet, or from Facebook, or from Twitter, or from text messages. Go to the ulama, go to the people of real knowledge and ask them. Isn't this what Allah tells us in the Quran?
Yes, in Surah Al-Anbiya, فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ.
Go slow, I'm from Texas. What is it? In kuntum?
إِن كُنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ.
If you don't know,
Right. The beginning of the ayah, فَاسْأَلُوا
Fasalu
أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ
ala dhikri
إِن كُنْتُمْ
in kuntum
لَا تَعْلَمُونَ.
la ta'lamun.
Ask the people of knowledge if you did not know, if you're
Yeah.
at a state that we don't know. Other than
And
that.
there's a lot of stuff I don't know. I'm always willing to learn.
All
about.
of us. This is the state of.
So what we did, we put this up, and then we decided we're going to expand on it. I was going to put a bunch of stuff together. I had all these ideas, and I spent a couple days with these images and stuff. I think I told you something about it.
Right.
And then I even borrowed the picture, this one picture right here. This one, I'm shaking it up so people at home know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so that one I even borrowed from the website, and then I said, you know what? It's kind of dumb of me, isn't it? Why don't we just go to the website? So let's do that. You know what it's about?
What is it about?
About Hajj.
The other website.
ABOUTHAJ.com.
MashaAllah.
Let's see what happens. Looky. MashaAllah.
MashaAllah.
There we are. So it says, what is Hajj? Now we can make this bigger, by the way. See, we can make it grow. Isn't that nice?
Sure.
And then what is Hajj? And then we can, now we're not going to read all this to the people. We're just going to let them know it's there.
Right.
When they're ready, they can go do that for themselves.
True.
But this tells us that the 5th pillar of Islam. It's one of the mandatory things that a Muslim must do to be a Muslim.
True.
First, you have to believe there's only one God.
True.
If you don't believe that, have a nice day.
True.
Have a nice life.
Sahih.
But if you do believe there's only one God, one creator, one sustainer, one designer of the universe, you know that there's an intelligent design out there. All right, and you believe that, then the second part, you got to do what he wants you to do. Have you said, okay, I believe in God, but I don't care what he wants, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Right.
Okay, there are people like that mentioned in Quran.
Sahih.
Yeah, but I want to be the one who says, okay, I want the Lord in my life telling me what he wants, I'm going to try to do that.
Right.
And I learned that. You know why I used to say that when I was a teenager? Because I found a passage in my Bible that I just love to say it over and over and over. Let God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. God's will, not my will.
Right.
Anyway, I want to
As
move
God
on.
wants it, yeah.
That's the first pillar. And if you really are sincere, you'll find that Allah will guide you if you ask Him.
Sahih.
After that, salat.
Sahih.
Now, what we learned from some of our sheikhs that we've had on the programs with us, that the word salah doesn't really translate as prayer. The word dua is prayer.
Right.
Salah is more like sila, connection. You make a connection with Allah.
Allah Azza wa Jalla.
And we got all excited. We were learning stuff, you know.
Sah.
Then the next thing was fasting, saum.
صح.
in Ramadan, and we learned about that. And a lot of you have been watching this and seeing what we do there. A lot of our viewers, by the way, they're not Muslim, but they like to watch and see what we come up with.
MashaAllah.
So, okay, and then the next thing after that is zakat.
Zakah, نعم. Charity. To give.
Yeah, mandatory charity, yeah. And we got a lot good lessons on that one. But then after that is Hajj.
Comes Hajj.
And this is the pilgrimage, and that's why we got this website. By the way, we have more than 2,800 websites on the internet.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. And a lot of brothers work with us on this to
Right.
build it and build it. So sometimes somebody, a brother, or maybe like you just graduated from Medina, I guess?
Yes. Just the
Yeah,
same. No.
and maybe you'd like to make a website and tell people stuff and help them to go to Medina or help them learn or whatever.
Sure. And get
So
the message out.
You can do that, or you can join us and we'll help you build what you want, but then we'll be sure that it keeps going even if you can't keep
Right.
it going.
Sadaqah jariyah.
Yeah,
Continuous
and
sadaqah.
that's why I set it up like this so that it'll keep going when I'm gone.
Right. Right. May Allah bless it all.
May Allah accept from all of us. You're right. So anyway, now we've got this website, one of the 2,800 or 2,780 or whatever it is, and we've got these things highlighted. See, when you roll over it like that, it says Mecca, the birthplace of Prophet Muhammad. Roll over Hajj, and it says the fifth pillar of Islam. If you Ihram, then it'll tell you Ihram, what it is. Okay? So as you go along, even though you don't know Arabic maybe, you can just roll over this and we'll tell you what does it mean. And by the way, we also put the Arabic letters on there.
Right.
Kaaba,
I see.
square stone building in the great mosque in Mecca, the way we face in our prayer every day. Tawaf. What is tawaf? Circling around Holy Kaaba. Dhul Hijjah, the month, the last month actually of the lunar year.
Of the Islamic calendar. True.
Yeah, we had Shaban, then we had Ramadan, then we had Shawwal, and now we're in Dhul Qa'dah.
Dhul Qa'dah.
Is it right?
Yes, true.
And then we're going to be in
Dhul Hijjah.
Dhul Hijjah, and then
Muharram all over
we
again.
start again on Muharram. So anyway, this helps us when there's going to be the Eid after the whole thing's over with, the celebration. Now, what about, I want to see what we got here, pre-Islamic times. Here we go. This tells us about the Kaaba and Mecca before Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was there and became a prophet, everything. This is very nice because it gives us a good understanding of what's what.
Right.
And it gives us verses from the Quran, Surah
Right.
Baqarah, several that we find in there, Surah Al-Araf,
MashaAllah.
and Surah Mu'minun, and Surah Al-Araf again, Surah Tawbah, Baqarah, and we've got all of these references in here. So if anybody said,
Right.
well, you guys, you this or that, well, let's go look and see in the Quran.
It's true.
Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll go look. Because we still have the Quran, and there's only one.
True.
Anybody in the world who said he's a Muslim, but he doesn't believe in the Quran,
Sahih.
in Arabic, has to be in Arabic, right? Otherwise, it's just a translation. All right, so let's go back to the home page now. And look at here. We tell you the brief introduction, which we just looked at, different types of Hajj. There are 3 kinds. And then we put them in 3 categories. You
True.
see the columns right there?
Sah.
So, Ifrad, Qiran, or At-Tamattu.
Tamattu, yes.
So if somebody wants to do Ifrad, this means he's going to do what? It's from Mufrid,
Yes.
Mufrid.
Just
It's-
single, just
yeah.
one thing.
Yeah.
Just Hajj alone.
He's just going to do one thing. And that one thing is do Hajj. Get done,
Yep.
mind your business, and go home.
The acts of Hajj, true.
But Qiran means this guy, he's excited. He wants to get extra ajr.
That's
He's going to do Umrah.
Yep.
Then he's going to do a Hajj.
Hajj together.
Yeah. And he's not going to get out of his ihram.
Right.
He's going to stay in it.
He'll stay in
But
it.
then At-Tamattu, this come from the word meaning pleasure.
Sahih.
Have not party pleasure, but have
Right.
a good time.
Right.
Take it
Right.
easy. Have
Rest.
some fun.
Yes.
And so this one, he'll go and do, see if I get this right. He'll do his Umrah. Then after he complete that, he can remove ihram.
Yes. And he's in
Then he can put it back on when it's time to go back out to Mina.
Yes.
And
Yawm
then?
al-Tarwiyah, yep. And he's on Hajj, in the state of Hajj now.
Yeah.
After being at the state of Hil, he was free to do whatever he wanted in his normal clothing. when the day of Hajj, or the Yom al-Tarwiyah comes, the day for preparation for Arafah, the day before that, then he's back to Ihram. He wears the white garments, and he's back to the state of Ihram now.
Ah, got it. All right, now, those are the three. So I wanted to do something a little different. Most of the time when we go to our websites, we go down the line, common mistakes, the do's and don'ts, then the common mistakes. But I want to skip and go forward to the women. By the way, I like women.
MashaAllah.
A lot. I even married one.
MashaAllah. So am I.
One.
Sahih.
At a time.
MashaAllah.
Anyhow, let's go forward.
Sir.
The Women's Guide to Hajj. This is by a dear friend of mine, Muhammad Asharif.
MashaAllah.
He and I made Hajj together one time, many years ago,
MashaAllah.
with Dar es Salaam. He's so sweet.
MashaAllah.
And he has the Maghrib Institute now.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Yeah. He's a good kid. Everybody is a kid to me. but-
Allah
yeah. And I'm not kidding.
MashaAllah.
Anyhow, so, but this is all about the rulings for the women to help them know and get a better understanding. We've got somebody trying to call us right now. I don't know if they know we're doing the news, but we can take a chance on that. Just see, maybe we have somebody. Assalamu alaikum. This is Guidance TV. We're on the air. Can we help you?
Walaikum assalam. Mr. Estes, how are you, sir? This is Maksud from Japan.
MashaAllah, we are live on the air. If you turn on your TV, on your phone, you can watch us right now. Okay? Yes. Say your name for me. Say your name again.
Maksud Ahmed from
Okay. Masood, what I want you to do, in 1 hour, you call us back, okay? Because right now we're on the air talking about Hajj, and we have Sheikh with us, and we're getting some valuable information, okay?
Okay.
Barakallah feek. And tell everybody in Japan, big salam alaikum for us.
MashaAllah.
Okay, salam alaikum. If you're watching this in Japan right now, I want you to know that was Masood, and he is doing his best to get Guidance TV to come over and pay a visit again, so make dua for us. Okay, now, as we were saying, the thing about women is that there are certain things that they're in doubt about. They want to know, what if the menstrual cycle comes? What if she's pregnant?
Right.
What if she doesn't have a guardian, a mahram?
Right.
Is that what you call it, mahram?
Mahram, naam.
Mahram, yeah. If she doesn't have one, then what would she do? And how does she get ready? And because men are wearing 2 towels, is a woman going to have to wear 2 towels? That looked like a problem right away.
Big problem.
Yeah, but
Sure.
so we get all the answers, but you're not, when you go to this website, you're not just taking an answer from somebody
Right.
said, oh, I made up an idea.
Reference to
Yeah, the
research.
references are all here
MashaAllah.
so that you can know. What about wearing jewelry? What about covering your face? And you'll find out that for the ladies that said, well, I don't think I want to cover my face, well, don't worry about it, because that you can't.
Right.
If you're doing Hajj, you're not supposed to cover your face. I guess Umrah, same rule, right?
Umrah, same ruling for Umrah and Hajj. They're the same.
So there's a lot in here, a lot for the sisters. If you can take a look at this, the
MashaAllah.
only website I got that's got more and more and more than this one for our sisters, and I'm going to show you a picture of that one. Let me see if we can, how do you open another one? Is this it? Yeah. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go to Islamnewsroom.com. Now watch out, because this one gets exciting. The believing and the believing women, the Muslim men and the Muslim women, the fasting men and the fasting women, the charity-giving men and the charity-giving women, the patient men and the patient women, because Allah is making sure you understand that men and women are the same in front of Him. Wow. MashaAllah. We're going to take this quick break and we'll be right back. Don't you go away. I want you to get guided with Guidance TV. We estimate there are approximately 4,400 Qur'ans on each one of these pallets, and there are 5 pallets. That puts it at 22,000 total Qur'ans. The number of boxes I didn't count yet, but inshallah we have to do all of that before we can start distribution. Every time somebody opens up this book and said, La ilaha illallah, how do I become a Muslim? This is Jannah. If you
get guided, oh, Guidance TV.
Welcome Sheikh Yusuf Estes and the newly converted Muslims.
MashaAllah. Newly converted Muslims. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Oh, I love this. And you can watch it anytime if you just get the apps. The free apps for iPhones, iPads. Also the smartphones. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. The smartphones and the Android phones. You'll be able to do it real easy. And it is free. And you can watch it anytime. Wa alaikum salam. We're about ready to give some more shahadas, and you can join us. You can also help donate. Donate online at guideus.tv. Yeah, guideus.tv/donate. Allahu Akbar. And you can be helping these people get to Islam too. Allahu Akbar. Allah gives the hidayah. He guides the people with Guide Us TV.
Get guided, oh.
MashaAllah. Well, we're back. We're talking about Hajj. And I wanted to put this up so you could see how you could have a wallpaper, that's right, for your computer. It's called performhajj.com. The Muslim's pilgrimage to Mecca. And it's absolutely free. You can have this, your own personal copy. And all you got to do when you go here is do your, what do they call, the right click, and where it says save image as, or whatever, if you have Windows, it'll say something different, but you want to save it, and go like that, and then just hit save. I already have a copy, so I don't need to do that. But alhamdulillah, now what we're going to do, we're going to go back and take a look right here about extras. Here's something cool. But I got to get on the right sides. There we are. We have audio lectures, and these are all about Hajj.
MashaAllah.
The goals of Hajj, the Hajj khutbah, the Hajj history. And these are our audios. We have Salim Morgan, Dr. Bilal Phillips, Dr. Jamal Badawi, one of my very first teachers. And also Muhammad Sayyid Adli down in Columbia, South Carolina. These are all the top people in English to present this for you. And there's more. If you would rather have videos, we've also got Hajj without visa. Okay, but that's from a guy we know pretty well. Yeah, Yusuf Estes. Yeah, here it is. Let's take a listen.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah. You're watching Islam Always. We always hope you will always watch Islam Always. At IslamAlways.com. It's on the internet. That's our website for broadcasting, audios and videos. And it's always free, and you can always distribute it. And we hope you'll share this message of Islam with everybody. This morning I'd like to talk about a subject about free Hajj and Umrah. Free Hajj and Umrah. And this is the pilgrimage that Muslims make.
Now, I'm not going to spoil the surprise on that one, because it's free Hajj and Umrah, mafi visa. No visa required.
بدون تأشيرة ما شاء الله.
Yeah. If you don't get your visa, don't worry, because if you'll go to this website and then go to the videos and play the very first one, you'll find out how you can get free Hajj, free Umrah, no visa, and you never even have to leave town.
MashaAllah.
Oh.
That's a big surprise right there.
This is from a hadith, actually, and you know it better than me. This is recorded in Tirmidhi and Ibn Majid, and it is considered sahih by some of our scholars. Also, we want to go to the next video on here. This is from the Hajj Ministry. Now, I'm going to be playing this later on as we get closer to Hajj. I'm just going to give them a little taste for it right now.
لك الملك
لا شريك له.
شريك له.
Sheikh, I hear that and I
Allah
get so excited, and I wish that we could be there for that.
Right.
By the way, that's real old pictures that were on there, but it goes into real modern times, guys. That's the warm-up for it, so I hope you'll enjoy that. Hajj safety. This also comes to us from the Hajj Ministry, and just thought we'd show you that they are providing a lot of good things. This is a little bit more modern. Sound like they had singing lessons too.
It goes naturally.
Be peaceful, orderly and kind, no crushing.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحج أشهر معلومات فمن فرض فيهن الحج فلا رفث ولا فسوق ولا جدال في الحج صدق الله العظيم.
God says in the Holy Quran, for Hajj are the months well known. If anyone undertakes that duty, therein let there be no obscenity or wickedness nor wrangling. Our brothers and sisters, the pilgrims, God has blessed you with the opportunity to perform this great rite.
And we've been blessed to have the opportunity to share with you ways that you can know more about this before you undertake this journey of a lifetime. And our websites, we have endeavored to always consult with the top scholars in the English and Arabic language to help us produce the very best that we can. And if you find some mistakes, obviously we want to know about it, but also we encourage you to share with others. Let me show you something else. We talked about the audio, the videos. The PDF files that are on here, you can actually download these, and they're for you to keep. The Book of Hajj, Fiqh of Hajj, Guide to Hajj, Hajj Rulings for the Women, and Virtues of the 10th Day of Dhul Hijjah. And those are all free. You can download them and enjoy. Next, your checklist. Now, this is something we're going to be featuring again and again throughout the next few days to help people get excited about this. I've noticed a lot of people have signed up for it, and I just showed it once the other night. Okay, and so here's what you can do. Now, suppose you're going to be at home. Now, you're not going anywhere. You're not going to Hajj. You're stuck like me, but you want to get Ajr, rewards, Thawab. This is how you can get it. It says renew your pledge with Allah. Okay, click the details. There you go, and it will tell you what it is. It tells you about that. So maybe you'd like that. Okay, what about perform the Hajj and Umrah? Well, that's for the people that are going to get to go.
MashaAllah.
But what if you can't go this year? Well, it doesn't say that you have to do it this year, does it? It means you're getting ready for next year.
Right.
Make the intention. If you don't make the intention, how are you going to go? If you don't even make the intention to get up off the couch, how are you going to walk to the door?
True. To have it in mind and to intend for it, and there's also a reward just from the intention of it.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
I agree. Now, this is another one. You can fast at regular times throughout the year. Okay, it tells you about that. You can check that off. Takbir. What is takbir? On the morning of Eid, you make this intention that whenever all the people are gathered around in the morning for this special Eid prayer, they're sitting there, and what are they doing?
Saying the takbir.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahil hamd. I don't have much of a singing voice, but that's okay. Everybody has a good time with that. So that's, I'm going to make my New Year for that takbirat there. And what about this recite Quran? Well, we should do that anyway. And this will tell you about reciting in the Quran. See how each one of these will help you know what it is. Maybe you'd like to seek forgiveness. That's the one I should have checked first. Then pray in congregation, the Jama'ah. Oh yeah, we need to do that. And then you're going to make your intention to offer the sacrifice and make dua or supplication. The night prayer, getting up for Qiyamul Layl. Then a project for being together with all the brothers and sisters and help out, preserve the ties of kinship with your family, even if they're not Muslim, by the way. Check that one off. The day of Arafah, attend the Eid prayer, pray the Sunnah prayers, and increase your overall good deeds. Now, you can print that out. You just click like this, but I'm not hooked to a printer, so it's not going to work anyway. But the next thing is, top of the page, I want you to get all this reward twice, or 3 times, or 4 times. How? Tell a friend. All you got to do is that, right there. Whenever you fill this out, right up here, put your name, your address, the name of the person you're sending to, and it will take up to 25. And I know, because I did it yesterday. I made it. We've had it for years, but I decided yesterday, let me try that and see what happens. And everybody got it. Our website actually does the emailing for you. Isn't that cool? You don't even have to have an email. Although we do have it, so it will go back to your email address. Okay, so it's, anyway, that's cool. Then up, I finally hit one that my guys didn't fix yet. That was the questions. But we're going to go back over here. There's another way to get to the questions. We're going to go to the, let's see, question and answers. There it is. Now, these are questions you might have. Prerequisite, Ihram, Talbiyah, Muzdalifah. Some people call it Muzdalifah.
Muzdalifah.
I think it's Muzdalifah. Is it?
Allahu Alam, I know it is Muzdalifah.
Muzdalifah, okay. And then Arafah, Mina, stoning, the Jamarat. Yeah. Tawaf inside, the Miqat for the sisters, and Nisa, the sacrifice, the Udhiyah, yeah. Innovations. Oh, let's check out innovations. What are some of the innovations? And here are some things we all need to know about, guys, because some people do this, they don't know. Yeah, I'm going to start at the bottom and go to the top, though. One of the things, they visit the grave of the Prophet ﷺ, but what is wrong with that? Well, here's the question, and then there's the answer. So each one of those is clickable. So you get the whole story. When you go to the grave of the Prophet, which you're supposed to do, but what are you supposed to do? When you get there, you don't start talking to him and saying, oh, listen, you know, I have this problem. I want you to tell Allah for me, so and so and so. Or you start crying and beating on the wall and stuff like that. And all these things are what Sheikh Abdulaziz, no, it's Sheikh Fawzan. I think it's the one that answered this one. So you can take it for what it's worth. These are coming to you from some of the biggest scholars that we have alive today, doing a great job too. So anyway, that's innovations. And here's the one that I was thinking about. This is it, number 66. I love this one. What's the ruling on washing the stones before you go to the Jamarat? You should not stop and wash the stones. If a person washes them with the intention of worship Allah by this action, then this is an innovation, because our Prophet never did it. In fact, some people think that you have to go and get those stones in Muzdalifah. Because you parked there overnight. And so they're trying to get them, even in the night, they're trying to walk around and find stones for them.
Most people do.
Yeah.
And alhamdulillah, the religion is so simple, and that's why in reference to look to the Prophet ﷺ, do it as simply as he did it. And that makes it more rewarding and more blessed, and keeps it very simple as well, and ease upon the people.
One time we were making Hajj, and we went to stone the Jamarat. And we were with one big sheikh. And when we got close, he was stoning you throw 7.
Right.
You move to the next one, you throw 7. You go to the next one. It's on the day we do the 3.
The 3, okay.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, he doesn't have any more stones. I figure he's done. But it turns out he was also throwing stones for somebody else. I think that's what, but whatever. I saw him bend down and pick up some stones off the ground and throw them.
Sure.
And I said, I was told the first time I did Hajj back in '93, they told us, no, you have to get them at Muzdalifah or else your Hajj won't count and stuff like this.
La ilaha illallah.
And he said, no, he said, the stone's laying there. I said, yeah, but they said if you got them here, these were used stones and somebody already threw them at the devil. He said, well, first of all, that's not really the devil.
True.
This is a ceremony that you're following because Abraham, alayhi salam, he did throw stones at a real shaitan.
Right.
But not he wasn't trying to kill the shaitan. He was just telling him, get away from me.
True. True.
I said, oh. He said, and second of all, if they meant to throw them at the shaitan, they didn't do very good if they're still laying here.
Right.
I said, oh, I didn't think of that.
MashaAllah.
So
religion
we learn, you know, this is why we go
True.
to the scholars to find out. It was
MashaAllah.
good. Hajj for others. Ah, now look at this. This is a whole series of questions and answers right here. And then some miscellaneous questions about the year that Hajj began, about the Umrah, signs of accepted Hajj or Umrah, donating saved money instead of going to Hajj. Some of these, you got a question, just click on it, and there's your answer right there.
MashaAllah.
So this is beautiful. This is a very beautiful
It's
website.
very organized and ready, easily accessible.
And it has a glossary too. See what that does? That makes it so that you don't know how to pronounce something. You want to know how to pronounce it. See this Arabic word?
Right.
I want to pronounce
Al-Hajar
Al-Hajj al-Aswad. That means the black stone, yeah?
Right.
Very good. I like it. So then the FAQ, that means frequently asked questions. And again, you just click on them and you'll get all the answers you need right there.
Right.
Is that cool?
Very cool. And
That's
very
the
easy.
coolest of cool.
MashaAllah.
Now, if we stopped right there, but I've got to tell you, it goes on and on. Just to give you an idea, here's a little quiz. See the quiz?
MashaAllah.
Test your knowledge. Click to play. All
Right.
right? Who should you hire to help you while you're on Hajj? A taxi driver, a travel agent, or a mutawaf? I'm going to go with a taxi driver. Oops. Oh, it was mutawaf. Oh, well.
MashaAllah.
Wait, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he migrated from Mecca to what city? Mina, Medina, or Muzdalifah?
Medina.
Medina. This time I'm asking the scholar so I get it right. Okay. And then it says, many of the rituals of Hajj are based on the life of a prophet called Prophet Gabriel, Prophet Abraham, or Prophet Ismail. Wait a minute, Gabriel's not even a prophet, is he?
Malak,
He's an
one of the
angel.
angels.
He's the Spirit.
Alayhi salam.
He is the Holy Spirit. Ruh Qudus. Yeah?
Ruh al-Amin.
Ah. Let's try Abraham. That was
MashaAllah.
right. What day of the Islamic year does Hajj begin? The 9th? 8th? 7th? Okay, I'm going to use another shout out.
The day and the month?
Yeah.
The 9th of
9th. Let's see. Oh, I hope it's right. Yay! What did we
MashaAllah.
win? Did we win something? No? Okay. We won Ajr.
MashaAllah. Sahih.
What is the act that states your intention to perform Hajj? What do I have to do? I have to do, what is shout? First shout? Shout?
First shout.
Shout.
First round.
Oh, that's the first round, the shout?
Shout now.
It's not like shout out loud, right? No. Okay. Tawaf or Nia? What's Nia?
Niyyah is the intention.
Oh,
The
I'm sure
intention.
you have to have the intention. We just talked about that, didn't we?
Sahih.
Let's click it and see what happens. Yay!
MashaAllah. Allah Akbar.
Okay. What are the names of the two hills for Sai? you have to go from one hill to the other hill, like the wife of Ibrahim did. She was
Hajar.
looking for some help. Hajar?
Hajar.
Hajar. You know what they call her in the Bible?
What?
Hagar.
Very close.
If you're from
close
Egypt,
word.
it's Hagar.
Hagar, أيوة. The gene pronounces ga.
Yeah.
True.
So maybe that's where they got it.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe.
What are the two hills? Let's see. Could it be Mount Sinai and no, that wouldn't be it. And
far.
Turisin, no. Safa and Marwa, Arafat and Muzdalifah, or Sam and Mahram. Saum and Mahram. I don't think those are two mountains.
I don't think they exist.
Let's go with number 1.
Safa wa Marwa? Yes.
Yay!
MashaAllah.
Okay, what's the name of the well, the water well, where Abraham's family, alayhi salam, survived on that water, and it still is there today? Is it called the well of Zakat, the well of Zuhr, or the well of Zamzam?
They all start with Z.
Yep. Zakat. Oops. Oh, it was Zamzam. I should have asked. To qualify to be for the Hajj of a Muslim, for Hajj, a Muslim has to be one of two things, or both. Able to provide for your family for their absence, or to be with no debts, or both. I'm going to guess number 2. I got one right.
MashaAllah.
Oh! So, you have to provide for your family while you're gone. All right. What is the lesser pilgrimage called? I remember that one. It's not Ummah, it's Umrah. Yep, got another one.
MashaAllah.
Now this is the last one, Sheikh. I'm going to need your help. At Allah's command, who was ordered and did it to build the Kaaba in Mecca? Was it Abraham and Ishmael? Was it Abraham and his wife Hajar? And it says Hagar on here, by the way, with the G. Yeah,
Right.
see? Or was it Ishmael and Hagar? Because you remember Abraham, he left them, so maybe they built it, right?
Maybe.
So,
I would say Ibrahim and Ismail.
the father and son.
Maybe. I'd
Okay,
go
Sheikh,
for that.
you're the Sheikh. Yay,
MashaAllah.
we got it. It says I can pick up extra goodies. I like this game. And here's the extra goodies. Guys, wait till you see this. Now, you know about the wallpaper. I'm going to show you something. Let's take a tour.
This video looks at the Kaaba in more detail. And we see this black line on the floor, and what this indicates is the start of our walk, known as the Tawaf, around the Kaaba. We start the walk at the black stone, which we kiss or touch or just point towards depending on how busy it is. And then we come around and see the door of the Kaaba, which is the gold thing behind the curtain, and underneath you can see the brickwork of the Kaaba. So as we come around, we see this gold rectangular object which is at the roof of the Kaaba. This is actually a water spout which prevents the roof from building up water in the case of rain. This semicircular region that we see here, that is known as a Hijr Ismail. And what it indicates...
Whoops.
So this video looks at the Kaaba in more detail, prevents the roof from building up
I
water
hit the wrong
in
button,
the case
didn't
of
I?
rain.
I wanted to show you this.
This
See that right there, guys? You see that? Well, in real life, that thing is about 4.5 feet, 5 feet tall. It's tall. And it goes around there, and you can access it right in through here or right in from over here. But you should not take a shortcut and go around it, because originally when they built it, it was all the way around. And so you have to go all the way around. So don't take any shortcuts, guys, okay?
circular region that we see here, that is known as a Hijr Ismail. And what it indicates is the original foundation area of the Kaaba. So when you walk around the Kaaba, it's important that you walk on the outside of that semicircular region. And this corner that we're coming up to, this is known as a Yemeni corner, which you touch as you go around the Kaaba. So we come to the black stone again, and that completes one walk around the Kaaba.
MashaAllah, Sheikh, did you like that?
Very, very illustrative, very
I like
clear
that so
and
much
simple.
because, you know, what that did, that gave me a chance to understand, even though I've made Hajj before, yeah. But I made Umrah so many times I can't even count it anymore. Alhamdulillah, in Umrah, in Ramadan, and but I still learn something every time.
Right.
And what I liked about this video, you know what it was? First time I ever saw the Kaaba with nobody in it. the haram, you know? Subhanallah. Yeah, it was nice. But guys, that's not all. There's something else. I've been saving this. You gotta see Hajj through history. Watch this. See this? See those pictures? Look, this is, as far as we know, the oldest existing picture of Hajj, of the Haram, right here. Is that amazing? I don't know if we can make that any bigger or not. He didn't like that too much, did it? All right. Let's go to the next one. Some of these pictures were actually in the 1880s.
MashaAllah.
Over 100 years ago.
Right.
Isn't that amazing?
MashaAllah.
And each of these little buildings that you see around there, they're not there anymore.
Expanded.
Yeah, those little small buildings were actually places where the different scholars would be there representing various jurisprudence.
Right.
The scholars who have, you know, ways of explaining a little different from others, but all say that basically the same thing. And then here's another one. That's a real old picture. Look, see, they had walkways back then.
Right.
They would go out to the area, and then they would circle around in there.
MashaAllah.
Also, you guys, you can just hit the next button up here, and it'll go from one to the other to the other. Now, I've got a very small screen on this computer. My big computer, when I hit this, it's so big you have to turn your head and look at them.
MashaAllah.
So when you get home, guys, you might want to print these out. You're welcome, by the way. This is a very, very old picture here, too, because you see those buildings in the background? And I saw one of the pictures of this showing the camels and stuff. This is a very old one, too. That showed the camels. There was no horses.
Right.
I mean, there was no cars. They had camels. I didn't see any horses either, but I know they have Arabian horses. That picture was an amazing one. This is amazing. This looks like it must have been, they were praying Jummah or something, maybe. Look at this old picture. So long ago. Now, guys, when you go to this website, I want you to know that there's lots of good pictures. Take your time. I'm going to go quickly because we're running out of time, and we've got so much we want to talk about. I need to hurry quickly because I'm going to tell everybody what we're going to do tomorrow. Look at the people on top of it up there. I never saw that, did you?
No. First.
I don't think they want to do that much anymore. It's a very old picture. These people were going in and out of Kaaba just to look around. There's nothing in there, actually, except the lamps that hang from the ceiling. Those oil lamps are in there. And this is, I think, the one where there's water. Yeah, this is water. There's one picture, I don't have it, but there's one picture that was about 70 years ago or something, 60 years ago, and it was so flooded, people were swimming, and there was people trying to swim around Kaaba, and they were telling them, don't do that, that's not the sunnah, just let it go. And they said, no, I'm here, I want to swim around the Kaaba. And that's National Geographic. I told you that they did, that was 1953, that they did a special about Hajj. This is another old, these are some very, very, very old pictures, guys. If you want to go and see these, you're so welcome. Please take the time. That was a scholar that was teaching them how to do salah in that one. That's the gold doors, and we only got a couple more, and then I got to talk really fast to tell everybody what's going on. And there you are. These are the keys to the door.
MashaAllah.
And I was in the home of the people who are responsible for the keys.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. And they gave a donation to Guidance TV. You know what they donated? You know the black this black thing that's all around. See the black thing that's all around there?
Yeah,
called kiswa, right?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Let me see if
The cloth of the Kaaba.
There you go. You see the kiswa?
Right.
Oh, those bars that are around the top there, actually they have sayings on them.
Right.
And one of them says, Ar-Rahim.
MashaAllah.
And that's the one they gave me, a big medallion.
Allah
and it's on the kiswa, and it says Ar-Rahim.
Allahu Akbar. MashaAllah.
And they said we wanted to have Guidance TV have it, because our father loved that one the most.
MashaAllah.
And he just passed away like a few weeks before.
Allah.
And they went upstairs and they got it and they gave it to us. And they were crying. People were taking pictures. They were going crazy. It was
Allah.
very nice.
Allah.
All right, guys, we got to
MashaAllah.
wrap this up really fast, though. Number one, if you want to be with us on Friday, we will be at Masjid Abu Bakr. And we invite everybody to come and be with us. And for those of you who don't know where it is, that's a good question. But look it up. Look it up in Columbus, Ohio. We will be there. Guidance TV will be there. And I'm going to see if I can find the address right now real quick. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see if I can find it. It is, yeah, it's at 591 Industrial Mile Road. 591 Industrial Mile Road, Columbus, Ohio, 43228. Okay? You can go and be with us. That'll be at 1:30 on Friday. 1:30 on Friday. Those of you who are watching this in the future, like tomorrow, it'll still, I'm saying Friday, so you know it's the next day.
All right.
We replay this show.
MashaAllah.
Tomorrow.
Come back again.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll be showing it again. All right, so that's one thing. The next thing is, I wanted to let you know that we're going to be going to Washington, D.C. with Sheikh Adam, the Quran specialist there, who has invited us to participate along with him and some of our beautiful brothers there. We're going to have a youth conference focusing on understanding the Quran in easy English. So if you know anybody who would like to be with us for this occasion, we're going to have some scholars with us, we're going to have some of the teachers with us, and we're going to have some surprise guests coming that you are going to love, inshallah. That'll be in Washington, D.C., not this weekend. Coming up right after that, you're going to see what we're going to be talking about here on Guidance TV. And then after that, New York and New Jersey. You don't want to miss any of that. So keep coming back to Guidance TV, and inshallah, you'll get a lot of benefit. You'll find out more programs that we've got going on. And, oh, don't forget this. Before we go off the air, I got another couple seconds left. Guys, we really need to get these mailed out. I've got a backlog of orders that are waiting for postage. Please do that for us right now. Go to donate2islam.com. And where's my paper anyway? You guys know to send the text message, the word Islam, to 41444. 41444, or go to afreequran.com. And you can get one there. And as we always say when we sign off, get guided with Guide Us TV.
MashaAllah.
Thank you, Sheikh, for being
Thanks
with us.
for having me. Jazakallah khair.
khair.
Barakallah
Hayyak
feekum.
Allah.
Allah yahayik.
MashaAllah.
Hayyak Allah.